these are quite a long ad, but we're back. The first car we're going to talk about is the 8-bar Punto Super Sport. Yeah, you remember the Fiat Punto? Yeah, that car from Need for Speed was 105. One of the best cars in the game. Well, here it has an 8-bar variant, and this big, thick thing, is it the best thing in Forza Horizon 2? No, absolutely not. You can't even upgrade that much. Junkman does not exist in this game, but I include it because it's technically, because 8-bar technically, both cars are technically different vehicles, but technically different vehicles. But at the same time, you could argue that they're two Fiat, so they're the same. But we can all argue, yeah, this is definitely a Fiat Punto, but just sportized, castrated. It can't be as fast as the one from Need for Speed Most 105. Okay, here's the Alfa Romeo 4C. I don't want these cars. I'm gonna hate talking about all of them. And here's the Alfa Romeo 4C. Yeah, very underrated car right here. It's a W that they added this in the game. I'm not sure, and I love the shiny red. And yeah, this thing has 227 horsepower, 242, I think. This thing 250. I thought this car would be way faster than that, but I don't know. I'm not complaining. It's a luxury. It's a car for handling. It's a luxury car. What do you expect from these things? Okay. So next, the Alfa Romeo Spider. I don't know if we talked about the 2011. Yeah, some cars I don't know if I talked about, so I'm gonna just do it again. Corfilla Verde. Nice convertible. The Alpine A110. Yeah, that thing is right here just chilling. So 10. Yeah, and this is a barn find, this game. Yeah, this rally car. And this thing has some great handling. Yeah, it's probably one of the best handling rally cars of all time in the real world. So I'm glad it's here. Yeah, good boy. Okay, next to the AMC. Is the AMC Javelin? I think I talked about it already. But here's the AMC Rebel. Yeah, this is another muscle car. Yeah, another AMC muscle called the Machine. Yeah, this thing. I don't think there's anything notable about that, but it's called the Machine in real life. AMC the Machine. Bandy and the Ink Machine. The Ink Machine. Okay. Is there anything that I... Okay, I'm just gonna talk about the DLC car. And here's the Vantage V2, the Aston Martin V12 Vantage S. Yeah, here it is. It's just keep chilling here. That thing is funny looking. Yeah, very interesting car. I'll say that. The Audi RS4, the 2001, and I don't think we have this in. Yeah, here it is. It's just this bland ass wagon. Yeah, but it's here. I mean, I like the bland wagons. Okay, next is the Audi RS4 Avant. I don't know if we. I don't know if we. 2013 pre-order car pack. I just love that it's in the pre-order pack. Like instead of just being, you might as well just put it in the game at that point. Like, good grief. Yeah, these pre-orders. Like this back with pre-order games gave you a bonus, but I don't know. Pre-ordering games is just kind of eh. They haven't even done that yet. Here's the Audi RS6 on the new one. 2015 version. Yeah, DLC card. Yeah, this game came out 2014. This is a 2015 vehicle. Yeah, and I think both of them made it to the game. Which one made it? 2013 or 2015? I'm not. They did the next game. And here's the Audi S1. Yeah, this little funny looking thing. Yeah, so small Audi hatchback. Done. And here's the new Audi TTS in this game. Yeah, this thing is pretty bland, honestly. It's very bland. Yeah, it's kind of bland to be honest. That's in my opinion. Yeah, but it still looks cool though, so don't get that twisted. Okay, here's the BMW 850 CSR. Sorry. Yeah, this thing is very legendary. And the BMW M8 is supposed to be a successor to it, but I don't really see it. They look completely different. I don't know. Like the McLaren F1 is supposed to be a successor to the Gordon Murray T50, even though they look completely different, and I don't see the similarities. Okay, their body shape structure is, but the McLaren Speed no, the McLaren F1 and the Speedtail are very similar. I thought the P1 was a successor to the F1 because look, one GTR, P1 GTR, come on, and now you have the M235i. Yes, 35i. Yeah, this thing is very rare to see nowadays. It's just the M2 before the M2 was a thing. Yeah, but those things, but these cars do look good in white. Okay, next is the 2014 BMW M4 F82. And yeah, I finally got it right. Here it is. This car was bombing at the time in 2015, 2014. When I saw it the first time, I was like, oh my god, they knocked it out of the park. They did a good job. And finally, we have an M4 by continuing it. Yeah. Next is a BMW M5, which is an old one. And it's a 1988 M5. At least this thing is strange. One of the yeah, this thing is cool. Very cool, but very nice. A nice mafia car, I'll tell you that. And that was the 1995 M5. Yeah. The Duracell compact. Yeah, that's what one of them look like. They look pretty snazzy. Like I said, spy car inspiration. Okay, next is a 2013 BMW M6. 6 F13. Yeah, that's basic. Yeah, this is the newer M6, not the older M6. Like, oh wait, did I talk about the older M6? Frick, I don't know. But yeah, here it is. There's the new M6. It looks majestic. And the EV110 came back in this game. We're not going to talk about it. We already talked about the GX. We haven't talked about the GSX. Yeah, the Bugatti G. Yeah, it's compact. Yeah, this thing is not very rare to see, but it's still there. It's like Forza Horizon 5, so something. Oh boy, I am exhausted. Okay, next is the Cadillac ESV, and these videos are very tiring to make, but we're gonna keep going. So here's the Cadillac Escalade ESV. Yeah, some people say it's strange that this is in this game, but the Escalade was in Need for Speed Underground, so I mean, why not add the 2012 version here? But this thing doesn't have crazy mods for the game, so sorry to disappoint. Okay, next is the IROC Z, which I highly doubt would happen, but I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it again. There it is. It's just driving off-road for some reason. I'm not sure why it's doing that. It's not supposed to do that. And here's the 2014 Chevy Corvette Z8, Z28. Now, I'm not sure if this car is, like, in the game or not. Yeah, here it is. In the game or not? I don't know. The Chevy Camaro is strange. Strange, I don't know. Okay, here we go. And there's the 1953 Chevy Corvette. Yeah, the hot dog car, the hot dog Corvette, as I like to call it, because this thing looks like a hot dog to me. Yeah, like the size of like a buns, and the whole body looks like a sausage. I'm not sure. Okay, next is here are some. Okay, should I talk about the C? This was all right. Let me talk about it. Okay, so you might think this is going, but this is the C7 Stingray, and this was before the C7. The actual bulkier C7, the C7Z06 was in the game. It's just a normal one. And it looks really cool. Yeah, the one the Inverto Coquette is based on. Yeah, that one. And here's a 1963 Chevy Corvette Grand Sport in this game. Oh, crap. Stop. Here it is, and it's the Fast and Furious edition. Yeah, it's from that one. It gets stolen or something. Or were they following it? No. I can't remember what scene this thing was in. I don't remember, but I think it had something involving the train. And I actually had a diecast of this. Yeah. I actually had the diecast of this. It was a replica of it by Mongoose Motorsports. Yeah, I think that. Which I did not know, but. Okay, next. Not many cars this time. But next, yeah, here's the C7Z06. We've already seen it, but it's model. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit, briefly, but yeah, here it is. It's just chilling in this car. And next is the Chevrolet Monte, the 1988 Chevy Monte Carlo. 1988 Chevy Monte Carlo. Yeah, this thing Oh yeah, you could give this thing, and Forza Horizon 5, you could give this thing race car tires. Yeah, because this thing has a history in NASCAR. Yeah. And next to the Chevy SS, which you might think, what is so special about this car? Well, it's very overrated, very underrated. And Chevy did this thing dirty. They only advertised the NASCAR version of it and not the stock version of it. It might look like a Malibu with just Chevy sport parts on it. And some people say, how the heck is this a muscle car? But remember, it's Australian. So, yeah, remember, it's an Australian car. And it's a rebagged Holden. Okay? Okay, just had to clear that up. And we'll talk about more about that in the next game, Forza Horizon 3, which we're going to be covering today. We're going to do that tomorrow. And here's Letty's Dodge Challenger RT Fast and Furious Edition. As you can see, it's an off-road Challenger. Really still unique concept to this day. And it got so good the crew had to copy it. Took inspiration from it with an off-road Challenger. Now, it's a rally raid Challenger now. Okay, next is the 2015 Dodge Charger. This one specifically. And this is rare to see, the RT Fast and Furious Edition. Beautiful red with black on top with some nice wheels. That's great. And nobody knows that this exists. And yeah, this Challenger is underrated. Underrated, baby. Okay, next is the 1970 Dodge Charger F and F Edition. Which, yeah, this is Dominic Toretto's Charger. Yeah, everyone knows what this is, and this thing is beautiful. I love its model in this game, even though the headlights stick out. I'm not sure if its headlights stuck out in the movie. I can't remember, but who knows. Okay, next is the F and F Charger once again. But this time it's a different one. It's the off-road Charger, which I like to call it. It's the rally raid Charger. Look at those tires in the back. How a Mad Max movie. And yeah, it does. Guess they kind of took inspiration. And here's the Dodge Charger Daytona. I think we all know what this is, but here it is. For anybody that doesn't, some people who somehow don't know. But look at it. Yeah, it's a race car. The king from the Pixar Cars movie is based on that. And next is the one in the movie. Yes, they had to do it. Yes, there's one in the movie. And it has lowered suspension with nice deep dish wheels. Very awesome Dodge Charger. Love this thing so much. Next is Docker Vort. Docker Vort? GTO? GTO, this thing is hideous. I don't care what anybody says. This thing is so strange, but so weird at the same time. Strange. Okay. Did we talk about anything here? And here's a 250 GTO. But I think we talked about that. I don't know, though. I can't remember. Yes, because some of the cars look so... No, that's what happens when you're talking about a big car list like this. You just never know what you talked about before. And here's a 330 P4 race car. This thing is majestic looking and probably one of the better looking for race cars. Probably. And here's the Ferrari 458 Special. I like calling it that. Special. Leave me alone. That's how it's actually pronounced. Special. Special in Italian. It is special, alright. Look at that. Look how aggressive that thing looks. Still looks better than the 480 Pista sometimes, but yeah. Really wish this car was American. Next is a Ferrari 500 Model. Let's just translate that in English. World. 500 World. Yeah, it's a Ferrari world car. I guess it's exploring the world. I don't know. Maybe it's a trooper. Who knows? And here's the 2003 Ferrari 575 Maranello. Yeah, this is going to be filled with DLC cars. IGN car, free pack, free car. It's free. And I love it. And I'm not complaining, we got a free Ferrari. Next is the 2008 Ferrari California. Yeah. Pretty awesome car. Nothing beats it. Yeah, pretty amazing car to relax in. I would relax in this car my whole life. I'm glad it's in the game. Okay, next is the Fiat 8V Supersonic. No, not V8. 8V. This thing is hilarious. Okay, this thing is pretty hilarious. But look at it, it's just smiling. It's smiling. Looks like a futuristic vehicle. It's future. It's kind of futuristic. And next is the 1975 Ford Bronco Ranger G-Shock car back. And here it is. It looks majestic. I love how it is. Next is the 1974 Ford Escort, driven by guess who? It's one RS 1600 Fast and Furious edition. Yeah, this thing is pretty cool. I actually had the Hot Wheels diecast of this thing. So yeah. Hey, don't look at it, only me. But yeah, but it looked different from this. This one actually has one light, so the diecast has two lights on the front grille, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one to believe, but I'm going to believe the Forza model, even though Forza's models might not be that as accurate, especially I know, because the S15. Next is the Ford F100, but I think we've seen this already, but we're going to show it again, because it's just that awesome. It's the DLC. Next is the 1981 Ford Fiesta. Okay, it's funny to pick on this car, but this car is genuinely really funny. Awesome. It's a Storm Island. Yeah, this car is very rare and very cheap in Forza Horizon 5, and it's a German. It's a German car. And the 2009 Ford Fiesta. This might look like a traffic car, but it's not. It's the Zetic S. It's not, but it's just a car exclusive to the Xbox 360. Why would you want to? Okay, that's strange. Why would they do that? Ford Focus RS. My favorite Ford Focus. One of my favorites. Definitely next to the Ford Focus RS. This thing is pretty awesome. 2003 Ford Focus RS. Okay, here's the Ford Mustang 2. I hate the Ford Mustang 2 so much. Can't cover even this. It's domesticated. Why this one? Why couldn't we got the 65 Mustang? But that thing still looks okay. Here's the Ford Ranger Dakar. Yeah, this is where the Ford Ranger's been in the past years. 2011 to now. Thank God we have a actual road version, a Road Raptor. But it used to be a race truck for a small period of time. And this thing is pretty insane. Pretty crazy at the same time. I would not mess with it. In 1986. Next is the 1986 Honda Civic. It's a pretty funny Honda Civic. I love this thing. And I'm glad that they have it in this game. It's a car you never see all the time. I suppose it goes back in the future. Yeah, I hope that really does come back in the future because it needs to. And next is 1991 on the CRX. CRX. Yeah, I don't know how it got on top of those crates, but here it is. It's chilling up there. It's so cool. Picture. Okay, next is. Oh boy. 2013 Hyundai Genesis. Oh, there you guys. 3.8 track. Okay, it's compared to the GTA 6 BRZ and FRS because here's the Hyundai Veloster Turbo. Yeah, this adorable thing. Here it is. It's awesome. Unique, but I don't like the 3-door gimmick. Okay, hold on a second. Here's the Jaguar F-Type R Coupe. Yeah, the Jaguar F-Type is here. That's here. Okay, this is crazy. And here's the XFRS X250. Pretty strange that they added this. It's random. I like it. It's random. Jaguar XJ220. Pretty cool car. This is Cougar from Revolt, everybody. Yep, and he's in this game. Did not know that was there. Okay, here is the Jeep Grand. And this is I don't know if the trail kind of the trail, but this is just the S15, not the trail hop or anything. So yeah, here it is. It looks awesome. Pretty cool looking Jeep, I'll say that. Definitely on the course. Next, 1991 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Now this thing does not look like it's from 1991. This thing looks like it's from 70s or the 80s. I don't know. Because the wood grain and all that. But a lot of 2000s cars had, like Chrysler PT Cruiser, but let's not judge. But it does look cool, though, and I love that it's here. Wish it was back in Forza Horizon 5, but no, unfortunately. And here's the 2013 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. And this is the one from Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious Edition. Now, I don't know if this is in Furious 7. I don't know which movie it's from. But yeah, here is what it looks like. It looks pretty funny. It looks pretty cool. It looks armored and everything. It's pretty tough. Which I came back. And I don't know if we saw that KTM Expo, so I'm just going to show you. Yeah, but here's what KTM Expo looks like. The Expo R looks like. Pretty strange. Everyone knows the KTM Expo GT4, but no one knows this. So here it is. Looks like a Polaris Slingshot. Is that a Polaris Slingshot? No, that's not a Polaris Slingshot, everybody. That is a different car. And here's the Super Leg Road OP574. Gelato. Yeah, I don't know. And here's the Lamborghini Jalopy. Yeah, a very uncommon car you would see in a game like this. Very uncommon, but here it is. Looks like a car from the Cyberpunk universe, like people would say. Yeah, but this car came up before Cyberpunk. Here's the Lamborghini LM2000. LM002. Off-road SUV. Yeah, this thing is pretty strange, honestly. Yeah, this thing is a military Lamborghini. Yeah, a basic explanation. Right, but it looks cool. But we have a better Lamborghini SUV here, but Lamborghini Urus. And this is the concept, not the road one we have now. But this thing is very cool. I really wish it appeared more. Goodbye, and I'm gonna miss this thing. And the last game this thing appeared in was Forza Horizon 4. The last video game appeared. Yeah. So rest in peace. Also, RIP in the chat. So yeah. Give a salute to that Lamborghini Urus for me. If you don't, then I don't know, bro. You don't have a heart. And then the 1997 Land Rover Defender. It's just chilling in the rain. I would like to drive one of these. And it's a launch bonus car, and it's free. And I love that. And I love that it's free. This thing is cool. Awesome. And next to the Land Rover Defender, Land Rover Range Rover. And it's the supercharged version. Yeah, this thing is pretty cool. And I love that someone says it's a heart. And yeah, it appeared in Horizon 3 too. It's not in Horizon 5, unfortunately, which is... I'm not sure why, because this thing is awesome. Okay, next to the 2013 Lexus GS 350. 350. F Sport. Yeah, it might look bland and basic, but hey, it's a luxury car. And here is a 2015 Lexus RCF. Probably one of the most underrated cars of all time, the Lexus RCF. I don't care what anybody says, is a very underrated car in the real world. I don't care what you all say. Very underrated car. And it's a W. And I love that as a Rocket Bunny kit. Looks good, clean, and looks good with the Rocket Bunny kit. So, the Local Motors Rally Fighter. Yeah, this thing was in Fast and Furious 2. It was also in the Fast and Furious, but Fate of the Furious. And I can see why this thing is awesome, but the only problem with this thing I have is that it's rear wheel drive. But outside of that, it's awesome. Love one of these things. Love to own one of these. A 1990 Lotus Colton. Yeah, the Lotus Colton. And I love that's in this game. Lotus Colton is awesome. And I will say that it's basic. Lotus. Yeah, this is one of Lotus's more underrated cars. A lot of people nowadays don't know it. And here's a Lotus Corneta. Okay, little history lesson. This car might seem like it was made by Ford or something, but hey, it's made by Ford. It has Ford parts in it under the Ford category. But this thing is, in reality, really a Lotus the whole time. It's Ford and Lotus's collaboration to make a race car or something. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know much about it. Here's 1956 Lotus 11. Yeah, this is the one that started it all, the Lotus 11. And this thing is pretty insane with an engine swap. It's Forza Horizon 3. It really is insane. I really wish this car would come back so I could do that again. But it's good on its own. And I love it. It's adorable. And here's the two Lotus Esprit. And here it is, the Auto Parts car repack. free car. Yeah, here it is. Pretty cool. Interesting. Okay, next is the Maserati Ghibli. And the hiccups of that. I hate the hiccups. Here's the Fast and Furious edition. Yeah, here it is. It's just gray and black. This is Shaw's car, basically. Yeah, gray and black. It looks nice. And I think that's the only Ghibli we have in that game, in this game. And here's the Maserati 300S. Yeah, the classic race car. Everyone loves the classic race cars. Okay, here we go. Next is the Mazda Cosmos Sport. And I'll put out the Google of this. Oh boy. Cosmos Sport. Yeah, the Duracell car back. This thing is pretty funny looking, honestly. Pretty cool, but pretty snazzy. I'd love to drive one of these. It's like an older RX-7. Here's a 2005 Mazda Speed MX-5. Wait, this was already Need for Speed Underground. We're not gonna talk about it. What was it? Well, let's just see it just to be safe. Pretty cool MX-5. We'll say that. Pretty snazzy. And this is a Miata. Okay, this is the Miata convertible, and there's the normal Miata right next to it. Free car, which that's a rip-off. Let me see. But this is when Forza keep doing reskins. And thank you, it's a reskin. And thank you, it's free. And next is the MX-5 Super 20, which is the racing version of it, I'm pretty sure. But it's a concept car. So yeah. 7 logical. Well, the nod to the first jam is a placing and a Mazda sticker on the right side instead of chrome and blended in the center. Yeah, it's cool. Super 20. And here's a McLaren 65 this off. Less. Yeah, I cannot believe it's in the game. Wait, 1997 McLaren F1 Longtail. Yeah, here it is. And it's a free car? No, it's... And here's the McLaren P1, which, yeah, this is supposed to be the spiritual successor to the F1, but no. According to McLaren, the Speedtail is the spiritual successor. I don't believe it. The P1's more like it. This thing is majestic, dude. Awesome. Yeah, here's a 2013 Mercedes-Benz A45 AMG. Yeah, thing is pretty cool. It's very underrated. Really silly though. Really funny and random. Okay, here is the E63 AMG. 3 AMG S4matic. Okay, this thing is pretty majestic. I think this is the shafter from NFS. Need from GTA, but I don't know. And here is the Mercury 8. I think it's pretty cool, honestly. And that's Purple Passion from Hot Wheels, a 49 Mercury. MG Metro 6R4. Yeah, rally. Yeah, basically one of the most rarest rally cars of all time. But it's still here. Metro, this is the MG Metro. We love it. And it's not a Metro vehicle, it's a rally car. So I don't want to hear no puns. And here's a Mini Countryman all-terrain, all-4 racing X-Rate. Yeah, this thing may seem insane, but this thing only has 4 gears and is very slow, normally. But it's cool, though. You can tune it to make... But for us, if I give it more gearboxes to make it better. Oh yeah, here's the Fast and Furious Eclipse. And here's the Fast and Furious Eclipse. Pretty cool looking. The first custom car we see in the movie. It's pretty awesome. Hope that's in this game. Its model looks good. Here's the 1992 Mitsubishi Galant. I wish this thing works. Yeah, it's a rally car basically, even though it looks like a regular car. But it's a rally car. Okay, next. DK's AK is fairly easy. And I think that, yeah, here it is. It looks awesome in this game. And I love how it looks in this game. The funnel, they knocked it out of the park. It looks just like the movies. It looks awesome with the leg and the thigh. And here's the Nissan IDX Nismo. Yeah, this thing is so strange. One of the strangest cars Nissan has ever made. And this is already from a... Japan is already a weird country. And it has bolted-on fenders, which is so weird. Which is strange. Yeah, it's like they tried making a wide body for it, but they didn't know what the heck they're doing. Okay, here's the Nissan Juke Nismo RS. There it is, off-road SUV. Yeah, it looks pretty silly, but the Nismo arrow kind of makes it look kind of cool. I don't know, something about it. These are Juke Nismos. Okay, so, oh yeah, and here we have Paul Walker's iconic Skyline, one of my favorite vehicles of all time, and I'm glad it's back. I'm glad it's in this game. It's definitely very interesting, and I love that it has a Sunline Racing kit. Yeah, from Need for Speed, you know what that is? Yeah, the modern NFS games. Okay, next is the Noble M600, which eventually got into a Fast and Furious movie in the future. I'm not going to say which movie because I don't want to know. I'll spoil it. And yeah, here it is. Pretty awesome looking car. Retro modern. Retro. What? Oh yeah, here's the Fast and Furious Hemi Cuda. Plymouth Cuda double AR. It's pretty cool, honestly. It's from Fast and Furious 7. Yeah, here it is. But guess what's next to it? The Plymouth GTS. No, not the one from Fate the Furious, but watch this eventually in the future. I'll describe that car in the Motorsport 7 video. But here it is. Yeah, the Plymouth GTX is just chilling here. I forgot it was in this game, but yeah. It was in the game the whole time, and we didn't see it. It's pretty silly. Yeah, it really went out of my nose. Hold on a second. Why is it lagging? Here's a Plymouth Roadrunner. Plymouth Roadrunner from Fast and Furious 7. Yeah, it's a pretty cool car, I will say that. Very nice coloring. Very nice details on it. See that. Next are the Porsches, and we've already seen these Porsches before. But there are some cars you didn't see. There's the Porsche 914, and they're DLC cars in this. And there are DLC cars in the next game. So, about them, I'm never talking about them again. Yeah, here's the Porsche 915, which some people call it the Porsche, Porsche, Volkswagen Porsche. And here's a Ram Mopar Runner. This thing is pretty strange. But later got replaced by a Ram Rebel. Which I think is kind of a strange decision, but I mean, come on, they have to update the cars. Cleo Williams. And here's the Robbie Gordon Super Stadium truck, which is a stadium trophy truck. Yeah. This car is forgotten by so many people. People don't even remember. If I bring up this truck's name, I'm guaranteed no one's going to remember. Like, this truck has became lost media. It became lost media, but but it's still known. Okay, here we go. Is this a new car? It's a Shelby, because we have two Raptors, right? I don't know, let's just look at it. It has custom parts on it. I'm not sure, bro. I really don't know. I can't tell. Makes my head hurt. Okay. Here's a Subaru Brat. Yeah, it's not a Brat, but this thing is pretty cool, honestly. Really love one. Really would like to own one of these in real life. Look at the chairs on the back. Oh, it doesn't have chairs on the back right there, but it has customization with chairs on the back. Oh, look. The Pterodyne Gokura. And this car is from Canada, which I could definitely believe it. Look at this thing. This thing is badass looking. It's pretty crazy. It's crazy, too. It's like it gets smashed or anything. Thought this thing was the strongest car when I saw it. Boy, was I wrong. Okay, that's a 2015 WRX. You already know. Yeah, there's a Tesla Model S in this game, 2014. Before Teslas were fat and ugly, they used to look like this. look like overweight spawns. They look like this, sleek and nice. I don't know what's going on with Tesla now, but yeah. And there's a 2000 GT. Yeah, the first Toyota sports car, I'm pretty sure. So there it is. And I gotta show all of these Supras because these Supras are legendary. And I don't care if it loads slowly. It's definitely gonna keep doing it till if you guys don't want to see this.